Okay, welcome to the first ever episode of the Blue Thunder Bomb Wrestling Show. I am here. He is here. We are here. Both of us
Together.
are here. Together. All right, and we're here. So, this is our first episode. So, I mean, you should expect it to be pretty shitty. We're just kind of figuring this all out right now. But it is what it is. Anyway, why the hell did we call our show the Blue Thunder Bomb Show? Why Blue Thunder Bomb? Well, we all know the Blue Thunder Bomb is a classic move ruined by John Cena repeatedly in every match he's ever wrestled in. But anyway, why did we call it the Blue Thunder Bomb Wrestling Show?
An homage to our friend, the greatest commentator of all time. Not really. Probably the worst commentator of all time.
Michael.
No, that's probably Byron Saxton now.
Oh, well, yeah. Generations. So Michael Cole. Yeah, we were watching the pay-per-view with Michael Cole. It was, I think, Extreme Rules, the recent one, 2016. And
he blew the call.
Sami Zayn match. He blew a call. Sami Zayn goes in to do some move that clearly wasn't a Blue Thunder Bomb.
No.
Not like it was. How do you fuck that up? But he did. So it wasn't a Blue Thunder Bomb. Well, because he's Michael Cole.
He's blowing calls for how many years?
Mitchell Cole has blown calls. So he blows the call, and then so then Sami Zayn does a real, actual Blue Thunder Bomb,
and he corrects himself.
He corrects himself by saying
something stupid to the effect of traditional style.
Blue Thunder Bomb. Traditional style of Blue Thunder Bomb to cover his ass.
Like, no, idiot. There's one style.
Yes, there's one style. So anyway, we thought that was absolutely fucking absurd. So, our show is pretty much going to be pretty absurd too. It's just two guys sounding the fuck off. But why not? We got something to say, man. So we're going to say it.
We say it all the time anyway, usually by text.
Yeah, so we talk so much shit. So we might as well let the world know what we're saying.
We might as well jump on the internet hype like everybody else.
Pretty much. Anyway, we are here and we're doing this. So let's begin. Okay, welcome to the first ever episode of the Blue Thunder Bomb Wrestling Show. I am here. He is here. We are here. Both of us are here. Together. All right, and we're here. So, this is our first episode. So, you should expect it to be pretty shitty. We're just kind of figuring this all out right now. But it is what it is. Anyway, why the hell did we call our show the Blue Thunder Bomb Show? Why Blue Thunder Bomb? Well, we all know the Blue Thunder Bomb is a classic move ruined by John Cena repeatedly in every match he's ever wrestled in. But anyway, why did we call it the Blue Thunder Bomb Wrestling Show?
An homage to our friend, the greatest commentator of all time. Not really. Probably the worst commentator of all time. No, that's probably Byron Saxton now.
Oh, well, yeah. Generations. So Michael Cole. Yeah, we were watching the pay-per-view with Michael Cole. It was, I think, Extreme Rules, the recent one, 2016. And
he blew the call.
Sami Zayn match. He blew a call. Sami Zayn goes in to do some move that clearly wasn't a Blue Thunder Bomb.
No.
Not like it was. How do you fuck that up? But he did. So it wasn't a Blue Thunder Bomb. Well, because he's Michael Cole.
He's blowing calls for how many years?
Mitchell Cole has blown calls. So he blows the call, and then so then Sami Zayn does a real, actual Blue Thunder Bomb,
and he corrects himself.
He corrects himself by saying
something stupid to the effect of traditional style.
Blue Thunder Bomb. Traditional style of Blue Thunder Bomb to cover his ass.
Like, no, idiot. There's one style.
Yes, there's one style. So anyway, we thought that was absolutely fucking absurd. So, our show is pretty much going to be pretty absurd too. It's just two guys sounding the fuck off. But why not? We got something to say, man. So we're going to say it.
We say it all the time anyway, usually by text.
Yeah, so we talk so much shit. So we might as well let the world know what we're saying.
We might as well jump on the internet hype like everybody else. Pretty
much. Anyway, we are here and we're doing this. So let's begin. Perfect. Okay, so first issue, the big thing coming up is the WWE Draft on July 19th, 2016. Your thoughts, man?
I hope the Ascension gets broke up and Victor goes on to a main event WrestleMania push next year. Victor.
Oh man. I thought it was gonna be more of a Breezango split, but man, yeah, Ascension, that works. That works. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen. I just wish they didn't have the title situation because they've already on Raw. They've already started calling it just the WWE Championship and not the WWE World Heavyweight Championships. They've been, this whole time. So all of a sudden they're doing a transition, and it seems like they're gonna go back to having 2 belts instead of 1. What do you think about having 2 belts, man?
It's lame. It made so many people have the tag of former World Heavyweight Champion that never should have been. Guys like JBL and Mark Henry. As much as I like Christian, all these guys who should have never been recognized as world champion.
You mean Jack Swagger shouldn't have been the World Heavyweight Champion? What are you saying?
I'm saying I forgot all about him. Right, to throw him in there too.
Yeah.
As much as I think Swagger has way more talent than he's given credit for, he shot himself in the foot big time with the arrest thing a couple years ago for WrestleMania. That's a whole nother story for another time. But yeah, basically just a laundry list of guys who are now referred to as former world champion that should never have that attached to their name. Was ridiculous. It was a brand.
Yeah, I mean, it was the B belt. So how are you the top guy when there's 2 guys?
Well, it wasn't that bad. I was into it for the first 5 or 6 years. And then when it became like the Super Intercontinental title, when the guys like Mark Henry and Christian were switching the belt back and forth, and then they throw it on Randy Orton or John Cena to try and like legitimize it somewhat. Like it was all mid-card, like career mid-carders were just given the belt. Like it became the new ECW belt once ECW went off the air.
And in the meantime, the actual mid-tier belts, the IC belt and the poor United States Championship. I mean, what the hell? Like what is their purpose if you're just gonna have a second world title belt and it's basically gonna be a mid card? I mean, they opened up one of the WrestleManias with a World Heavyweight Championship match. I think it was
Edge
and Alberto.
But I don't think
they
that was
opened up a WrestleMania with a world title match, which blew my mind. I was like, wow, what happened to the value of this belt?
Like I said, it went down previous to that anyway.
We're talking that's like tag team championship territory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, any predictions, man, on what's going to happen? I mean, who do you think is going to Raw, who's SmackDown? I mean, does it even matter? I mean, is it really... I mean, before it was kind of like, whoa, who's going to go? But now I think SmackDown's just been treated like such crap for so many years. Do people care at this point? Or are people actually going to be interested about, SmackDown's coming back?
It's like the IC and US belts. Like, it's going to take a lot of time to repair like Cena did with the US belt last year. When he put the US belt on Cena, like... Holy shit, this main eventer.
There was, the sales went, that belt started to sell. People actually started to care about that belt once they put it on John Cena.
That's what they should do again. Like, the SmackDown, quote unquote, main title, whatever you want to call it, should either be the US or the IC belt just elevated. Make that belt matter again, like you're trying to make SmackDown matter again.
Right.
Like, SmackDown's going live. That's going to be a huge plus. People can't just read the spoilers online 2 or 3 days prior like they could for all these years.
Yeah.
Like, you have to tune in.
I mean, I think the biggest issue with SmackDown, and I know we're talking about the draft, but just really quickly, I think the really big issue, the problem with SmackDown is its relevancy and to the main storylines. I mean, you'll just have like one thing happen and it's not that relevant. Like they'll just have for example, they'll say, hey, we're having a Money in the Bank match or whatever to find out who the contenders will be for that match. They'll have top 3 matches on Raw, and then they'll have some, like, shit match on SmackDown nobody cared about. Oh, he's going to be in there, too. So I just wish SmackDown, they would get some big players on there for this draft. Some of the more top-tier guys, at least a few of them. At least in the beginning, I should say, because just to hype it up, at least.
Well, that's what they're going to do. Like, remember when SmackDown went to My Network TV or whatever, and they put Triple H and the world title on the show?
Yeah,
just trying to get some viewers.
That didn't last long.
No, like who the hell knew what the hell My Network TV was? Yeah.
Yeah,
Triple H didn't want to be there. It lasted like 5 or 6 months until WrestleMania time came, and he went back to Raw without any real mention of it.
Yeah, like it happened, but not really. Kind of like CM Punk's first title reign. Oh man. Who?
Never heard of him.
Who? Yeah, so, sorry, we're kind of distracted. We're actually watching a Shinsuke Nakamura match as this is going on.
And Tanahashi.
In New Japan.
We would show you, but
awesome.
we can get sued for that.
Yeah, so yeah, but it's great. Tune in, New Japan.
If you get Access TV, I highly recommend New Japan on Friday nights.
Yeah, New Japan
check it out.
Is dope. It's pretty cool.
If you guys just found out about Nakamura recently and want to find out where he came from.
Yeah, if you want to find out about Shinsuke himself, check out New Japan Pro Wrestling. Awesome.
Friday nights, Access TV.
Yep.
Plug.
Pants.
Jim Ross is the commentator.
Yes. Jim Ross is the commentator. Anyway, back to the draft. Sorry about that. Any predictions on who's going where? Just real quickly.
Now, they'll throw a bunch of star bets. Cena will go to SmackDown. Who the hell's even in his... who the hell's even in the Cena
Okay, put it this way. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, those guys, anywhere?
No, we got to have some kind of balance there. So I think Roman will probably be the Raw guy. Cena will be the SmackDown guy to legitimize. Like when the initial split happened, you had Rock Austin.
Right. Yeah, if they really want people to put something into SmackDown, they're gonna need some big players. I don't know who goes where, who goes what. I mean, that can be anything, but if you want to make it relevant again, they need to make some right plays.
I think it'll be good.
Yeah, so I guess we're just gonna have to wait till July 19th.
What I used to like about the old
USA Network.
Plug WWE.
Yeah.
I liked the initial brand split when it happened. I thought it gave guys time to shine that normally wouldn't have had it.
Just TV time separation?
Yeah, TV time, pay-per-view matches when they had the brand exclusive pay-per-views. Guys like London and Kendrick, William Regal.
People that wouldn't normally get that.
Yeah, normally wouldn't be on pay-per-view got to shine and put on damn good matches.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to happen again now, which is a good thing. I don't know if they're going to go back to brand exclusive pay-per-views, but I wouldn't be opposed to it, especially now in the network era. If they wanted to run 2 pay-per-views a month, 1 Raw, 1 SmackDown, you can do it now.
Yeah. I mean, now there's people have to order pay-per-view like that.
You don't have to worry about paying $50-$60 to watch the pay-per-view. Like I'm paying $10.
I mean, from that standpoint, it makes a lot of sense. I mean, when they just have so much talent to work with, you got to find a way to make them shine. So
because the roster is loaded right now.
Yeah, they got a ton of people on there, and they just got to find a way to utilize them. My only gripe about it is I just wish they wouldn't have 2 world titles. But that's just me.
At least they said they're not doing 2 tag champs again, because that was terrible.
Garbage.
Terrible. You're just throwing random people together and calling them tag champs, which I couldn't stand.
Yeah. So, none of that. Anyway, we'll see what happens on the draft. So, there's that. All right, so next, it's going to be